All right, Aries, here we go. So we're going to be doing two spreads. The first spread is going to be just an overall general energy for the month of April. So we're going to be looking at coming into the month, your present energy for the month, like mainly your main energy for the month. We're going to be looking at the challenge for the month, and then we're going to be looking at the advice and the outcome. So, and then we're going to be taking a look more at your relationship side, of course. But even in this spread I'm about to do, like if a relationship pops up. I know Venus is in your second house of possession, so I know right now, in the beginning of the month, it'll go into Gemini on the 4th, I believe, which will be your third house. So I know communication is going to be huge when it comes to your relationships. But here we go. Let's do Aries. I pretty much already pre-shuffled them. I'm going to shuffle them one time. Then we'll start. It's going to be like the main energy, of course, and then I'll clarify with this deck. So let me go ahead and shuffle this one time as well. Let's get a good shuffle. What's going on with Aries? So y'all got a lot of, well, right now you got the sun in Aries in your first house because it's Aries season, obviously. You got Chiron and Lilith there, so there's like some transformation, especially as far as like y'all's looks and that you guys really want to change, or you guys are looking at and you want to change, or just how you want to like come across towards others, you know, how you want to show up in situations. Like, and I feel like Aries are on the comeback for real. So here we go. Let's go. Let's take a look at the energy coming into the month. So you got the Knight of Cups reversed. So maybe this would be two things. Maybe you're kind of, you know, not really putting yourself out there, Aries. And, you know, that could be true because it's like before Aries season, like the sun was in your 12th house in Pisces, which is like, it's like, you know, like you're kind of like, the sun's like wanting to expand and like explore and like create, and it's like looking at things and shining the light on things, and it's in your 12th house, which is the subconscious, and it's like the stuff that you do by yourself, that you take on by yourself, so, and what you feel by yourself, you don't want nobody to know. It's like maybe you weren't really putting yourself out there because you're just having self-doubts about things, or maybe relationships are progressing slowly because you're having doubts about things. You got the Seven of Cups to come into, you got the Seven of Cups as your challenge. This is Scorpio energy. This is Venus and Scorpio. Maybe you're Venus and Scorpio, or the person you're dealing with has Venus and Scorpio. It doesn't matter, but, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but this is just saying Venus is here. Venus is in Gemini, or will be in Gemini this month on the 3rd or 4th. It's going to be your third house. But right now, as you read, it's in your, it's going to be in your second house. It's going to be in your third house. But right now, it's in your second house in Taurus. So maybe there's like a lot of things that you're kind of looking at, like the things that you want. Maybe also too, like maybe you're kind of looking at the people that you're associating with, or maybe you're looking at the things that bring you pleasure, and maybe you're unsure and confused about which direction you want to go with certain people. Maybe there's people already in your life right now, or a person in your life, and you're just trying to figure out like, where is this going to go? Like, where is this heading? You got the King of Cups for the advice and the outcome, to get you the outcome that you want. So the advice is the King of Cups. It's to really get back balanced emotionally, you know, and give to situations that you know you should give to, you know, like there's a need to really look at the situations that you're giving to, especially with that Knight of Cups reverse being here. Maybe you're trying to look at the situations that you're giving to, or the directions you want to go with certain people, with certain relationships, or just things in general of how you want to communicate. But with the King of Cups as advice, it's like connecting back to you, your emotions, and like doing the things that only you want to do, you know, expressing the emotions that you feel like you want to express because that's what makes you feel good. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups reversed. Got the Ten of Wands reversed. coming in, your energy right now. Yeah, I think maybe you're not really putting yourself out there or coming forward to express love, really, or not wanting to, because maybe you're trying to actually release, like, like any burdens that you may have, or just release like any old baggage, or just anything that no longer serves you, or just stuff that just no longer emotionally fulfills you. Maybe that's what, with the challenge being the Seven of Cups, like assessing your emotions and assessing things and where you want to go with how you want to express things and what to pick to, if it's a person, it's like what to pick or who to pick. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, look. Clarify the Seven of Cups, you got the Ace of Cups. So it's like, I'm gonna pull one more card for the advice, and then we'll get into like what's going on in your relationships for real. We'll take a deeper look, but it's like, I just feel like it's like, what do you want to give your emotions to? Like, where is it that, what are the things that you're looking at? Because you may have several things, or you may be looking in, or may be confused, and you're trying to figure out like where, like what emotions to give to situations. You got the Four of Pentacles reversed to clarify the King of Cups. Maybe like I said, that Four of Pentacles reverse being here for the advice, maybe I feel like you guys Aries are holding back. Maybe you're keeping a lot of things to yourself. Like the sun was in Pisces not too long ago with Chiron and Lilith. So it's like, there's a lot of probably transformation that you're going through. And I feel like now you want to actually come forward and express who you are, express what you want. And I feel like you're just thinking about how you're going to do it and like what it is that you really want. The Four of Pentacles reversed as your advice. It's like telling you to open up more, to not keep things so to yourself. Aries. What else is going on with y'all? And then you got, so here we go. We're going to get into your relationships, but then you got, let's see, you got the North Node in Cancer, Aries. That is your fourth house. So your social values, like, and what it is that the values that you grew up with, and like the values that you hold to you and that you go by and you abide by. And like, like with Cancer being there, it's like the home, it's like, and like coming together and connecting with others. It's like, it's trying to put you on that path and your karmic destiny to be like, to get that in order. So that could be one thing. All right, let's shuffle these cards. We'll get into y'all's relationships. I was going to look at something else, though, too. Let's see. You got Mars and Saturn and Aquarius. That is your 11th house. So your friendships and, like, your services and the communities that you're involved in and the friendships that you're involved in, like, those may go through some transformation, but they really need to be looked at as well, because it's like, with those two combined, it's going to basically, it's going to, Mars and Aquarius is going to act on what it wants regardless of anything. And then you got Saturn in Aquarius, which is like, Saturn being in Aquarius is going to want to structure things and restructure things with new innovative ideas, but there's a need for structure and actually getting it done. And Mars is there to help it do it. So it's like, maybe you're going to be finding yourself involved in new communities, or just really looking at the people you're involved with. All right, here we go. Aries. What's going on with Aries? Page of Pentacles reversed. So I don't think you're really meeting anybody who's reliable. Or maybe you're interacting with somebody who's not really reliable. It's not really giving you what you want. That's making you feel secure, Aries. Maybe some of you Aries are not wanting to give to certain situations that aren't secure, that don't really bring you security. Yeah, because you got the Devil card. So it's like toxic situations maybe is like what you're trying to avoid, Aries. Not getting stuck in this right here. Yeah, I think you've come to reality about certain situations or just certain things in general in your life that are just toxic, that aren't bringing you any like people or just relationships. I feel like with that Four of Cups reverse being here, it's pretty much snapping back to reality and not really looking on the past or being stuck on something in the past. I feel like you're done with that. Or maybe you guys aren't wanting to give to a situation anymore because it's like, it's a toxic situation, and I think you're starting to realize that. Yeah, look, Two of Cups. There's something that, there's a connection here that you're starting to realize. For some of you guys, you may have a newer person in your life too. That's what I'm kind of getting with this. You may have a newer connection, but you may be really hesitant to give to the situation because of toxic situations that you dealt with in the past. Could be done with a Virgo, Gemini. I got Capricorn, water sign, earth sign. It could be any sign, but all right, let's take a look at what happened in the past. Got the Nine of Cups reversed. Maybe you're like in these situations where it just felt draining in the past. It's just like there's no emotional fulfillment, no wish fulfillment. There's nothing that's really bringing you contentment in the relationships. It just doesn't make you feel good. It doesn't make you feel comfortable. Like, so that's what I'm seeing here in the past. You got the Seven of Pentacles to clarify it. Yeah, maybe you came to the realization after like kind of evaluating like the relationship with somebody or just relationships in general that, you know, like I think you're starting to look at like, what is it that I'm putting in that's going to make the relationship grow? And is it going to grow? Like, is it going to pay off? You know, is there wish fulfillment in this relationship? Yeah, the Eight of Swords reversed. I just feel like whatever it is, maybe in the past you dealt with a relationship or you're dealing with a relationship still, that's like, you're really starting to assess it or assess your relationships because I don't think you want to feel trapped in any certain situations that aren't bringing you emotional fulfillment. Because you got the Eight of Swords reversed. Let's see what's coming up for you guys in the near future. Got the King of Swords. I kind of just see you guys not like detaching from love, but I kind of see you guys just like really being logical and practical about the relationships in the future. Some of you guys, you may be dealing with an Aquarius or meeting an Aquarius, but maybe you'll feel really logical and practical about the situation and be more thinking logically than with your emotions. Or I think that's just coming up in the future. Like, I feel like that's how you're going to be. Let's see why. What's going on? You got the Hangman reversed. Yeah, I just kind of feel like I don't think you want to be stuck in like situations to where you're always having, I just honestly just think that you may have become very enlightened now. And it's like, I think you don't want to actually go through the process of like being stuck in delays, trying to figure things out. Like, I don't think you want to be delayed anymore. I'm going to clarify this to see what this is. Yeah, the Page of Swords reverse, or Page of Swords upright. There may be a newer air sign that you meet. Could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aries. Got a big Aquarius energy here. So, but it doesn't have to be. Could be any sign. But I just see in the near future, like, I kind of see you still communicating with this person and learning how to connect with this person. And just seeing where things go. If this is a newer person, just seeing where things go. If this isn't, then if this is in the near future, there's somebody, if you're not talking to this person right now, I feel like you will be talking to this person in the future. Or you'll possibly be meeting a new air sign in the future. But I feel like you're going to be really using your head in the situation and not letting your emotions get involved. I'm going to get one more clarifier here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I think you're gonna be really looking at the give and take of the relationship and seeing like, is this balanced? Like, are we on the same page? Is it going in the same? Are we both on the same page? And is it going in a good direction? Is it progressing at a rate to where both sides of the scales are equal? Is there equal give and take? So in the near future, if you're dealing with somebody new, I do see this connection actually being pretty well. I think it's going to go pretty well. Or if this is somebody you're waiting on communication from, I feel like you will communicate with that person, but I think there's going to be a need to really communicate effectively and not really get your emotions involved, and really just see how things play out and make sure that you guys are on the same page and seeing if there's an equal give and take. But I see that in the future there is an equal give and take. Aries. So that's what I got. Yeah, you got the Four of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's probably going to open up in the future if they're not talking to you. But I just feel like in the present moment right now, Aries, I think you're just really hesitant to like give to certain situations, because especially ones that aren't going to make you feel secure because of, you know, past relationships that were toxic. But I feel like like I said earlier, like I feel like there's a newer person. It could be an air sign, or it could be any sign really, but it's a newer person. If it's not, then it's just like I feel like there could possibly be communication with the old person, and it could possibly go well. It's just like you guys are going to really have to learn each other and speak effectively, communicate effectively. Aries. So that's what I got for you guys. So that's y'all's reading for April. I am going to be doing the weeklies. I'm trying to get all the monthlies done. So I'm going to be going in order. So I'm going to be going Aries, Taurus, Gemini. I'm just going to go down the zodiac sign, or the zodiacs in order. But yeah, otherwise than that, Aries, that is y'all's read. I'll talk to you guys all in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell so you get your weekly readings. And then otherwise than that, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Leave a comment down below if you have any thoughts. I respond to every single comment. And yeah, talk to y'all later.